Good. Good afternoon. We'll call the public hearing and regular city council meeting of Tuesday, July the 9th, 2019 to order. This time we invite any who wish to join council. As we rise for our invocation, I ask for Councilwoman Mack to deliver our invocation followed by pledge. Please ask you to say a word for Burns, just for improvement of health.
Move our heads. Most holy and everlasting Father, thou art God and God alone, and there is none besides you, O Lord. Father, we pray today. We are so thankful that we had a safe holiday for the 4th of July. And as we come together today for this meeting, we're asking your healing hand for our council member, Bernice Wilson, Lord. Please go with him, Lord, and touch his body and heal him, Lord, because he's been a good servant and an honorable man. Father, we ask you in the name of Jesus that you lay your healing hands on him. And Father, we ask you today that you be in our midst at this meeting and that we will conduct the business of the city of Hartsville and all of the citizens. We pray for all of our council members, all of our staff, all of our police, fire, all of our auxiliaries, everything, and all of our citizens, Lord. We pray that you will bless them. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, so Chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by nay. The minutes stand approved. Before we get into presentations tonight, we have a very special one. I wanted to introduce A.D. Jordan, who is Senator Tim Scott's right-hand man. A.D., anything that you would like to say on behalf of the senator or your office?
Good to be back with you. As you've probably heard me say numerous times, I consider y'all home folks because I'm from Chesterfield, which I'll be going to in a few minutes. So it's good to be with you again, and please let me know always, at any time, if the senator can be of service to you or your constituents, and I believe the mayor will vouch for me when I say I'll answer that phone.
Absolutely.
After hours. And if I don't hesitate to call me back. So please let me know. Thank you.
You'll give our best wishes and greetings to the senator.
Yes, sir.
Thank him for the Opportunity Zone legislation. It is going to make an impact in small town America and small town Hartsville.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. We have another guest here, and I don't remember his name from the conversation earlier. So you got to stand up and tell us your name one more time.
Hi, my name is Brecken Muzzy. I go to the governor's school, and I've been working on a research project on improving bike and pedestrian infrastructure within Hartsville.
All right. Tell me your first name one more time.
Brecken.
Brecken. Like Breckenridge, Colorado.
That's the one.
So today we had Brecken and a couple of his classmates up, and they each have a different passion for bike ped policy making. One was city and county and state governance. What were the other ones?
The one I'm looking into is annexation, which
Yes.
is always interesting.
That's a good one. I told Brecken that's the four-letter word of municipal government is annexation. So anyway, we were delighted to have their group over, and they're working on kind of phase 2 of their initial plan. You guys remember at the Loop to Bill, they kind of set off in some tactical urbanism, and we had temporary crosswalks. So this is the guy I said that is on fire for that you need to meet, as well as go call Vince Graham when you get a chance. But so they're kind of doing phase 2 of that, and they're going to come back to the city with kind of an organization and an ask that we will consider them in decisions when we start to do our wayfinding and street work, and also that we keep them in the loop when we get information from DOT, hopefully kind of ahead of time, so they can have input and influence because they're probably one of the greatest users of at least pedestrian, if not bike ped in the city. Everybody else should come with you tonight. You'd all gotten the, I'm glad you came. That takes some pretty big initiatives, so thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
All right, so there you go. You're already in with Senator Tim Scott's office. We're taking this bike ped legislation federal now. All right, so Tree City USA, please come forward. I don't know what the level is above platinum. Are we platinum or diamond or
You're 33
millennium?
It's all good. It's on behalf of, it gives me great pleasure to be here tonight on behalf of the Arbor Day Foundation and the South Carolina Forestry Commission to present the City of Hartsville for the 33rd year in a row that to be Tree City USA. And I tell you, you all need to be very much commended. I'm glad to see the governor's school here and Tim Scott's office because a lot of people realize that what the city of Hartsville has done with their urban tree program is phenomenal. It's what you have here is on the level of any large city, and you're doing it. And I wanted to come thank you for your budget because you're the one that sets the precedent. And so it takes 4 things to be a tree city. One of which is the first is to have a staff at our tree board, which you do. Stephen is a certified arborist and does a phenomenal job. To have a certified arborist to look after and manage your trees is a huge plus. To have it and to be safe and to handle storms and the maintenance. It's one thing to plant a tree and another to bring it along for the next 70 years. So you all are doing a good job. It affects every town socially. The bike paths and the community really gets into having the trees in town. Also for health reasons and environmentally, of course. Stormwater is a big thing, of course. And environmentally, it's just good to breathe clean air and have clean water. So the trees do a lot. The second thing that you need to have a tree city is an ordinance. And it says in your ordinance that you're going to maintain and look after and manage well the public trees. It has nothing to do with the Be a Tree City, but you're taking responsibility for your public trees. And that's what the staff does. They take responsibility and look after them, safety and for care. All the public trees, which you have a lot of here because you have a lot of parks and greenways and school areas. So you have a lot of public areas. Streets, right-of-ways. The third thing is to spend $1 per capita. Well, you can always use a little bit better budget, I'm sure, but I'm sure that you do meet this criteria, and that's good. And compared to many of the other towns, I think that you're trying real hard to make sure that you're budgeting, and so because it does bring back economic benefits. People shop longer, stay in town more.
Improves homeowner value.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Property values and companies now that are looking in the area, they kind of expect those amenities of green spaces. So that's a good thing for the economy. And the fourth thing that you need to do is celebrate Arbor Day. It's always the first Friday in December. Hartsville has done some really creative things in the past. The schools get involved, the garden clubs get involved, the Horse Trees for Tomorrow get involved with the dock. So things are really good in Hartsville. But I thank you for maintaining it. The good news is the Arbor Day Foundation and the Forestry Commission both look at tree cities with new eyes for grants and funding. So you're always the first on the list if they come out with some. Arbor Day Foundation does have a little bit of money right now for what they call recovery from floods and storms. So when the next time comes, and we'll know that you're still a tree city, and that's a good thing that you could apply for that if needed. So things are good, and I was really proud of Hartsville, especially the staff, and thank you, council.
That gentleman behind you is the reason why we're a tree city in many ways, and not to leave out, people like Dr. Tucker who committed his life to.
For a long term. And but it is good. It's a wonderful investment that you have put into your town. So the citizens should be proud, and I commend you. And I have a flag, of course, for the 33rd year and the 3 signs. So congratulations. And thank you. And thank you very much.
That's all right. I feel confident. You want to give this to the fire department? So are we going to fly this? Yes, we're going to fly this.
Thank you. Yes, sure enough. Thank you for doing it.
Here, let me give you those.
And then there's a little thing that goes on the plaque in there, I think. We'll probably have that. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you,
Stephen,
Sharon.
and your crew. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Next on the agenda is the management update.
I did have something I wanted Natalie to say, but she said she wasn't. But I did want to tell y'all because we are over a month in to the water park, so I did have a few stats that I got Jordan to pull for me to see how we're doing. We opened on May 18th. We went to pool 7 days on June 9th, I believe. That's Saturday of that weekend. So far, this is as of June 30th.
Half a billion visitors. That's amazing. Write that
Now
down.
you're going to make my number.
No, go ahead.
I'm not going to say that
Yeah,
number.
Just say it's a billion something.
A billion something. As of June 30th, we had over 32,000 visitors to the park. They did a great promotion this year where you could bring in your final report card of the year. And if it was the AV honor roll, you were able to get a free ticket. I was impressed by the number. We had 1,156 kids come with their report card. They could only come for the month of June, but I thought it was great. I've gotten multiple messages from teachers about it. They were so excited about it. They want to know, can we confirm if we'll do it next year so that they can try to put it on the board in their room and then just send it throughout the year. For the kids, so they really like that. Right now we have an advertisement going on with Pepsi. If you're in the Marquette and you see a Pepsi can, locally, you'll see a coupon on there and Neptunol, which I really think is cool. I think those were made in Integral. That's where those cans were made. And we also have a $3 off admission coupon if you're a member of the Upper PD YMCA, which I thought was pretty cool. Right now, we have Twilight Tuesdays going on, $11.99, and that will be going on through August 13th. And for our website, last year we had a total of over 115,000 people visit, okay, for last year. This year, already, we've had over 162,000 visitors to the website.
Who wins the furthest away award so far?
The only one I was at Alaska, I'm pretty sure that's it, but we would have to look in the data and see. We probably had someone, today, there probably is someone that beats that because we had a group coming up 40, a group from Columbia that had students from all over. I think different countries and different states. So let me get that number for you and figure out what.
Do you think that we could invite Senator Tim Scott to come and sit in our lazy river? Me too. Next time he's home, please invite him.
But it's been going well. It's going well. We've been averaging
How's the staffing doing there?
really well. I would say the improvement, the morale this year, last year, it was an adjustment. We were all trying to figure out what we were doing. But the morale this year and the retention of employees, Film in the Heat, they've been doing well. We just had our second employee event where they did volleyball. The employee jamboree was really fun. I went to that one and we had different games for them to do. We had ice cream bar, we had pizza. Rebecca just hosted a really good customer service workshop for them. So we have been talking about this a little more, and I went to Lauren and talked about it as well, of kind of what we didn't know would happen when we built the water park was this community service aspect that is developing quickly for these youth. And what we're doing, this by far my favorite part of it is working with the youth at the water park. And I can see it going somewhere. I don't know what it's going to evolve into, but like Jordan, devoted all of her Saturdays in April to training, full day, created a 150-page manual for these kids.
Those wait times have been cut.
They have been cut drastically. Sydney has worked really hard in there. Taylor came back, very committed to the park.
You redid the food service out there.
Redid it, yes. And so the other Saturday when there was over 2,500 people in, throughout the day, they turned 2,500. The longest wait time was 12 minutes.
Season tickets.
Vast improvement.
Season ticket sale.
Oh, yes, and I have the season pass numbers. So we have sold a total of 3,827 season passes.
Cabana Reynolds.
Cabana Reynolds and Artists have passed the total sales for last year.
The entire
season. So they worked hard, Mel and Natalie had pushed for it, and I completely agree with it. I'll give them credit saying that we have to do online cabana rentals, and it has been the game changer doing that.
Johnny mentioned having one cabana reserved for the Mayor Pro Tem office and his guests. Which Bob and I would be his guests.
I will tell you, Castaway number 14 and Standard number 10 are my two favorites.
Those are the hot cabanas.
Those are my two favorites.
Brecken, do you have season passes yet?
Not yet.
Have you been to the water park?
I haven't actually.
Man.
Are you guys going to go out there?
Yeah, we'll have to go too.
Will the school let you guys go out there? I mean, you got your boundaries. You have to take a trip.
We can't walk there, but we can be driven.
Are they allowed to ride the bus? Because it stops there.
Yeah, that's
We should.
Or we could put the bike pedaling straight to the water park.
And we have the Hart bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, y'all can't ride on the Hart bus, I don't think. You've got to go in the.
I'm not completely sure about that actually.
So you're not breaking a rule if you really don't know what's going on. Okay.
And I did see one of our employees the other day waiting for the bus. But
Yeah.
I'll keep him up.
And speaking of buses, like we had a Greyhound full of people today, like, or is that
That
yesterday?
was yesterday. Yep, at 9:30, tour buses coming in. We have a group coming in of over 300. Woodman's Life Insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woodman World.
Woodman's as well, right? They did a lunch package as well. We have a lot going on. So we're just tapping the surface. We're already talking about ideas for next year.
Wow. So a lot of life insurance.
And so if y'all haven't all been out there, a lot of physical improvements. The bridge is such a positive because it changes the elevation of the park, so now you get to see a different kind of scale. The bar area has vastly been expanded.
And that's expanded sales all around. More people are eating now because there's another shaded area
Yeah.
going.
Johnny and I went to the first year anniversary, and we did a tour. We got all the way on the other side, and Johnny said, "Oh, Teresa, I forgot, we didn't go across the bridge." Well, let's go, Johnny.
That's right.
So we also have the world's biggest
Right? We had-
swimming lesson this
that's
year.
right. We had 16 people. We had 52 sign up, but only 16 came, but we were happy to have those 16.
Yeah.
And also, while we're thinking about lifeguards, they've had 2 audits. They're surprise audits. And Rebecca,
Perfect
please show it. Perfect scores both for the lifeguards, which is huge. It's
Pretty
probably
amazing.
our proudest accomplishment this summer.
I think our proudest accomplishment when Natalie and Karen and myself sit in Johnny's reserved cabana, and we talk about the fact that park is run by 130 kids who live in our community that are 18 and under. Maybe
I mean, the
that's-
majority are
Majority.
between 16 and 19.
Yeah, run the park.
Right.
That's unbelievable.
Right, and if, the other day identifying when I picked him up from the bus stop, which I told him, don't ever get in the car with a stranger except for me. But he did get in the car, I convinced him to. But we figured out that he did something with DCIT, right?
Yeah.
He really is into computer repair, and the next day we made him our IT guy. We had been needing one.
Nice.
So offering that, giving him exposure to shadow over IT has been really cool.
Nice.
Thanks for all you've done. Great job.
I just
Congratulations.
really awesome.
Great job.
All right. If there's nothing further, we hope the manager feels better. Items for the consent agenda will be received without objection. They stand approved. Unfinished business, moving into item 6, Public hearing and final reading of ordinance 4367. If the clerk will publish,
Oh, I can.
or the finance director will publish.
Amending the 2018-2019 fiscal year budgets.
Okay, you've heard the reading by title and presentation of the finance director, ordinance 4367. This time, the chair will move to open the public hearing. If you'd like to be heard on ordinance 4367, if you rise, state your name and address for the record, come to the front and limit your comments to 2 minutes or less, please. And hearing that there are none, the chair will close the public hearing and entertain a motion to adopt. Mr. Mayor, make a motion we adopt ordinance 4367.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by nay. Ayes have it. Moving right along into new business, item 7 on the agenda is resolution 7-19-01, a resolution of the city of Hartsville to authorize a lease purchase financing in the amount not exceeding $350,000 and other matters relating thereto. Is there a motion to adopt? So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Finance Director, you wish to weigh in on, or you good? All right.
Good.
There's
It was
nothing,
in the budget.
no discussion, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. Resolution carries. Item 8 on the agenda is resolution 7-19-02, a resolution authorizing the submission of an application to the city of Hartsville to the State of South Carolina Community Development Block Grant Program, also known as the CDBG. Is there a motion to adopt?
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion that we adopt resolution 07-1902.
Any discussion? Madam Grants Director, that's not even official title. Do you have anything that you wish to add? No. Good, okay.
No, I'm just excited to work with Commerce again and receive that $750,000.
So nobody vote against it, please. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by no. Resolution carries. Item 9 on the agenda is resolution 07-19-03, approval of a refurbishment of commercial garbage truck. I hope it's ours. Is there a motion to adopt?
Mayor, make a motion to adopt resolution 7-1903.
Is there a second? Anything you care to add, Mr. Public Works Director?
Mr. Mayor,
All in favor of having their trash picked up tomorrow? Sorry.
I'm glad to have my
Yes.
trash picked up tomorrow. But there were 15 pictures that were sent with that bid, and I was wondering if we could have a look at those pictures.
Do you know what those pictures were?
There were pictures of another refurbished garbage truck company we selected did. We can get those over.
Okay.
It's not of ours, so.
I know it's not ours, but just to see.
You just want to know what they're,
Yeah.
what kind of work they're, okay.
You know, about the
All right.
design stuff, you know that.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by nay. Resolution carries. Item 10 on our agenda is a motion to enter executive session pursuant to the South Carolina Code Freedom of Information Act, Section 30-4-70, Paragraph 8, Subparagraph 1, for the discussion of annual appointments to various boards and commissions. Is there such a motion? So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by nay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. We'll stand in executive session.